Hey guys, yet another finger here on YouTube. Today I'm going to share my ideas for these DIY Demon Slayers display shelves. As you can see, recently I've been buying a lot of merch and figurines. So I thought instead of buying a display shelf for them, I want to make a customized one by myself. Best part is, both of them are extremely easy to make. Definitely takes some time and patience, but the process is rather simple and the materials are mostly easy to get. So the first one I have here is Nezuko's box. It has 2 layers to put different kinds of figurines, or even comic books if that's what you're looking for. For this, you'll need 2 exact same square boxes. Choose the size according to what you'd like to display. When choosing the box, try put 2 together and see if it's a suitable size that looks like Nezuko's box. Then simply stick the 2 boxes together. I'm using white glue. Next, you'll need wrapping papers printed with wooden texture. We are going to wrap the whole box inside and out. I wrapped each part separately. This step really requires careful measurements on each side of the box and cutting the shapes accordingly. I used white glue as well in this step. I'm only going to show the sticking process once here since it is pretty much repetitive in all the following wrapping process. Inevitably, there's going to be corners that are hard to cover completely, so I used brown paint to cover all those corners. Once the box is covered with wooden texture, we can go ahead and add the details. First of all, at the bottom of our box, there are black bars like this. So I cut 3 long shapes out of black cardboard according to the size of my box, and fold them in half so that there is an angle to cover the edge. I used double-sided tape for the detail decoration because it's simpler. Next, the 4 corners at the top of her box look like this. So I also cut out the shapes using black cardboard and stick them on. I only used 2 in the front, but 3 in the back. Moving on to these 3 stripes. I also used the black cardboard, drew the guidelines where I had to cut and where I had to fold. Then stick them on one by one. At each end of the stripe, looks like there's another small piece of metal and 2 nails for secure. For this, I'm using magnet stickers and these round magnets that look like the head of the nails. I really like this idea since it gives the whole paper craft a touch of the metal look, so it looks a lot more realistic. But alternatively, it is also possible to use, again, black cardboard and cut small rounds out of silver cardboard to represent the nails. Now that the box is roughly done, we can decorate each display layer depending on what we like to display. This step is pretty much customizable. For me, I decided the top layer will be for my 9 Hashiras capsule toys collection, so I needed kind of a stair to place them on different layers. To make this, I cut a piece of the wooden texture paper to make it fit in the box. Then I folded once every 5 centimeters. I needed a steady platform to support the weight of my figurines, so I decided to use foam tapes to achieve the purpose. I layered them like this. Until the weight and the height are both 5 centimeters long. Then roll it up and make it into a block. For the background, I plan to also have a space to display my magnet merch, so I fill the space with the magnet sticker. The bottom layer is for my Nendoroids. I bought both Kamado siblings so that they can hold hands and won't be separated again. Also, it kinda just feel right to give them back their family, so I printed out this picture of her mom and other siblings and used it as the background. Last but certainly not least, the door. For this, I use this type of board to add to the thickness and steadiness, but at the same time keep it light in weight. So just cut the board into the shape of the box and wrapped it as well in the wooden texture papers like this. To add the details, I used again the magnet sticker and round nails looking magnets to achieve the look. Simply cut 4 of these shapes and stick them to all 4 corners. Now that the door is done, it's time to attach it to the box. Since this is simply for display, I did not intend to make the door movable. It's just a decoration, so to speak. So I just used hot glue gun to attach it and secure it to a position that I want. Finally, it's done. Next, we have this one inspired by Tomioka / Sabito's pattern. Not only is this pattern pretty iconic in the anime, it is also perfect to make into a figurine display shelf. And it's so easy to make that I don't think I even need to show a time lapse, just some pictures of the process. So for this, you'll need 20 of these wooden cubes. Again, choose the size depending on your own need. And feel free to add or minus the number if you want more or less layers. Next, using the acrylic paint, I drew 6 of the cubes with this pattern. The black line though is drawn with a regular black pen. The other 4 cubes I drew with this pattern. You really only need to draw 3 sides of all blocks since they are the only sides that will be showing. Then, using a super glue specifically for wooden platforms, I started to stick each wooden cube together. Definitely take your time in this step. I'd recommend to only stick 2 or 3 together at once. Make sure they are in the right position and let it dry completely before trying to attach more blocks. Then it's done. I was planning to use this display shelf for my Jujutsu Kaisen capsule toy collection, but since they haven't arrived yet, I'm just using my Demon Slayer ones to demonstrate. So that's it for everything. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, and please subscribe to join me on my fangirl journey. I also draw anime fan arts, fan-made crossover comics on my Instagram account, so if you're interested, you can find the link in description. Thank you so much for watching. More anime craft and food videos will be out very soon, so I will see you in the next video.